95% of the AI agencies will be dead by 2026. Not because AI is dying, because they're building the wrong business model. And I can prove it to you because I almost became one of them. Let me show you what's happening right now. So look at these chatbot developers. I was looking through Fiverr and AI chatbot builder, $80. Automation expert, estimated budget 80, and AI booking chatbot, estimated budget $15. And there are proposals for these contracts. I mean, 5 to 10 proposals and 20 to 50 proposals for a $170 project. I mean, who can you? I can't even comprehend. And when I go to my school group, I mean, nothing against these people, they're all fighting to get a free testimonial showing the clients that they worked with someone. I mean, why else? When I search for website, there were website after website, free website design, and a bunch of people offering these services. People are desperate. 10, 20 people competing for a $170 chatbot. Agencies racing to the bottom. $500 chatbots, free demos that never close, ghosted more than I could ever count. Everyone is building the same templated solutions. I was there. I lost the $20K deal because I was like everybody else, and that sucked. But here's what changed everything and why specialists are crushing generalists. In the next 10 minutes, I'll show you 3 things. Exactly why this AI bubble is bursting, and 2, what's working, and 3, a 5-step system to position yourself as a high-ticket specialist before 2026 hits. This is not theory. This is what I use to go from $200 chatbots to $130 to $1,000 deals. Now, first, let's talk about what is actually happening in the AI agency space. Everyone jumped in after ChatGPT came out. It made sense. It's a massive opportunity. World was never the same again. But here's what's nobody talking about. The market is flooded with generalists. I mean, literally, biggest creator in this space, Liam Motley, says he is a generalist. And when he says he's a generalist, obviously other people will follow suit. And they want to brand themselves as an AI generalist. And there is nothing wrong with branding yourself as a generalist, because how many generalists that you know are actually making this work? I mean, their tags, AI automation for any business, custom AI solutions for everyone. We build chatbots, voice assistant, workflows, you name it. I did this too for, better part of almost 17 months or at least the first 12 months. You want to know what happened? Some clients who watch my content were okay. But once we got an outreach, they would ask us, okay, how many firms have you worked with? How many law firms have you worked with? Because they are lawyers, right? But then I would say, none, but I worked with dentists. Okay, you haven't worked with lawyers. So you don't know anything about what, it's such a turnoff for these people. They would say, I'll get back to you, and I don't hear from them again. Like, clients will ask you for free demos and they ghost you because it's still not perfect enough, because you don't know the industry enough. Or they can say, can you do it for $500, $200 plus $20? We've seen that on Upwork. Now, because when you are a generalist, you are a commodity, and commodities compete on price. And corporate AI adoption is also slowing down, and slop content is everywhere. Clients are being burned by bad implementations. I mean, Everyone is an AI automation expert. Right? As soon as they saw an A10 course, an A10 tutorial, they um, all of a sudden they can start an AI agency, right? So the gold rush is over, I said, and generalists, they are drowning. But here's the contrarian opportunity. While everyone's racing to build more generic stuff, there is a massive space for specialists. Specialists who own the industry, who understand compliance, who understand this industries natively. They know and figured out a way to find the insights. Legal workflows, real estate operations, that's the mode. That's what generalists cannot copy. So let me tell you exactly how I figured this out through a painful, expensive mistake. My first 11, 12 months of the agency, complete generalist, building everything for everyone. And you want to guess my revenue? It was my first couple of months, 7,800. And I was working 20-hour days. I even documented the whole thing on my YouTube channel. I have a challenge, $1 million AI agency challenge going on. And there were days that I didn't even sleep. And yeah, you heard that right. And I was doing free demos, being ghosted on sales calls, and chasing anyone who would talk to me. I worked with dentists, mental health clinics, medical testing centers, real estate, e-commerce, coaches, consultants, plumbing, HVAC. I can name a few more. And here's what happened. There was a deal, a back office automation kind of deal, an end-to-end automation for a HVAC company. It was almost $100,000 deal. And I said I lost 20K because after doing everything, right, after underpricing it for 20,000, they laughed me out of room because, not literally, but they didn't get back because when I told them the price that it's 20K, everyone else that we talked to quoted $150, $200, $250,000. Are you even for real? And you're based in North America? No, I don't think this will work. And they didn't even trust the product. They won't respect generalists. Just because you're pricing low doesn't mean they work with you. They chose someone else. Why? Because that someone else only did their automations. They spoke the language. They understood the compliance. They had case studies in the exact vertical. And I was just another generalist building automation. I almost quit. And I seriously considered going back to being a developer. There was 1 month, I distinctly remember because I had only $200 for a chatbot. And for first 20 days, I remember looking at my bank account and I had to pay like $2,000 in credits and the balance was almost nothing. And I started to miss my old Web3 jump. I almost considered, whether I should quit and quit this agency and get a job or at least a second source of income. But something clicked. I made one decision: AI growth infrastructures and specialization. I built one signature audit system. I hired someone to help stop doing these free demos. I focused on outcome or value-based pricing. And that month, a $5,000 deal, and 38 days later, I signed a $132,000 deal, and in 2 months, $83,000 cash collected and over $100,000 revenue generated. The difference, I became a vertical specialist, not the generalist. So what exactly makes a vertical specialist different from a generalist? It's not about just picking an industry. It's about building a mold that is impossible to copy. Let me break down the 5-step system. Step 1, pick your vertical ruthlessly. I'm not saying I'll try healthcare and real estate, one industry. How do you pick? You look at these three factors, industries with high AOV, which is average order value, healthcare, legal, utilities, you cannot go wrong, compliance heavy, which will create barriers to entry. Healthcare has HIPAA, where if you already have access or experience, that will become your moat. Step two, master their actual problems. Not I'll automate your workflows. You need to be specific. I'll reduce your patient intake time from 48 minutes to 8 minutes, and while maintaining HIPAA compliance. You see the difference, right? Because I used to say I build AI chatbots for businesses. Now I say, for example, in my communication, I help med spa owners convert 30% more consultation bookings while their staff sleeps. It's the same tech. It's a different language, different packaging, and different results. You must show them the transformation. And step three, build your signature system. For me, it's my vertical AI blueprint. Not every custom, it doesn't have to be custom every time. You need a repeatable system that addresses industry specific outcomes. And step four, you price for outcomes, not features. Yeah, you shouldn't say 5K for a chatbot. Instead, $20,000 to reduce your no-shows by 60% in 90 days. And it has to be outcome-based, yes. Step five, build vertical specific proof. Case studies, testimonials, results, all from one industry. And Brian Baskin, high voltage power industry, and he closed $70,000. IN, real estate, $0 to $60,000 a month. Benji is closing deals in HVAC, plumbing verticals, and Rudra chose healthcare, closing business owners with hospital chains. All of this using exact framework. And this is why specialists win and generalists lose. Right? A generalist will always compete on price, always uncertainty. They have these feast and famine cycles, because I know I was one of them. And specialists compete on outcomes. And generalists do free demos, specialists charge for audits. Generalists serve everyone, specialists own an industry. The agencies that survive 2026, they'll be the ones who made this shift before the market forced them to. Now, here's the part most people miss. It's my secret weapon. While everyone is burned out on noisy online programs, we do it differently. And we have real life calls, not just automated content. We have actual strategy conversations, every single week, sometimes more. And think about it, what can't be copied with AI? And inside our community, we run a live weekly implementation calls where I walk through actual client deals in real time. And we have a discovery call framework workbook, the exact questions to ask in every industry, the vertical audit playbook that's generated over 500,000 for me and my members, and the pricing calculator so you stop underpricing. And every Thursday we do a dev call where my devs bring you actual systems and we workshop them together. Real people, real businesses, and real results. Not just another course. You just get access to it and you're just watching it alone, right? A real specialist, a vertical specific events and frameworks, workbooks, and playbooks. I've built a vertical AI agency system school, a really fun learning environment for AI agency builders. So we are in trenches together. Our members close deals, grow, and never get left behind in the AI noise. And that's real connection. Zoom might be digital, but behind every screen, there is a human who cares if you win. That's the power of community. So you're probably asking, Mani, what should I actually do with this information? Let me give the exact action plan. If you are pre-revenue, pick your vertical today. Stop trying to serve everyone. If you are doing 5K to 10K as a generalist, you have 60 to 90 days to pivot before your price start. You don't have a mode. If you're already doing over 20K or 10K, double down, build your vertical system, because here's what's coming in 2026. Generic automation, it's becoming free. I see a guy on LinkedIn share 6,000 NE10 automations for one comment. And it's going to be, models are getting powerful. The only way to charge premium is to solve industry specific problems that AI alone can't touch. Give them a reason to act now. The agencies that did not specialize will be forced to compete with AI that does generic work for free. And the specialists will be serving clients at premium prices because we deliver outcomes that AI cannot. This is not a prediction, it's already happening. And the question is, are you building a business that survives or one that dies with the bubble? Join our next webinar. I'll break the entire system down live and answer your questions in real time. No hype and no fluff. It's just what works. All of my failures, what are the lessons learned, and exactly how to become a premium specialist before this bubble bursts. And the link is below. Reserve your spot and join the call. Let's build this vertical AI agency together. Spots are limited. The call is this weekend. Don't miss it. I'm giving away a special resource that's only available for webinar attendees. Be the specialist, not the slot. Build for impact, not for hype. See you on the inside.